shaded from sterile fluorescence, my heads and masks and needles that hovered above her. My mother was alone in her own quiet whiteness. From next to her bed, I watched her quiver, but soon she became tired and leaned back and let herself fall. She was small like an infant, asleep, curled on a bundle of sheets, nursing herself in a cold plastic tube. Outside it was dusk, and the autumn sky glowed amber with the day's final whisper. The hum of the street subsided to a muffled din, and the horizon closed slowly in, pushed shut by the inching creep of night. I dreamt I was in a field surrounded by white. The land and the sky were sealed together in an endless blanket of snow. And then, barely audible through the deafening silence, like a bell sounding in the distance, my mother emerged from the whiteness. I called for her, and the whiteness muted me. I ran to embrace her and cradle her, and the whiteness pushed back at me. And still, I was getting closer to her, as the snow began to descend with more and more fury. But now I could see her face. I could hardly move. I was buried up to the waist. I was so close to her now, I reached up for her face. When I awoke, my mother was still asleep. Next to her bed, an empty glass, a half-finished crossword, needles, tubes, pills. The steady sound of her hard breathing. Nurses' footsteps, hospital beds rolling, machine beeping in another room. It is morning when I look outside the window. The sky is overcast, a dull white. Against it, the outlines of dead branches look like cracks in a porcelain plate. I close my eyes and imagine spring.